Guys, so today we'll be discussing about Mcleodganj in Himachal Pradesh in Kangra Valley in the month of February 2025. What you should be expecting in terms of weather, the road condition, snowfall, things that you need to be packing, and the places around Mcleodganj that are going to be accessible in the winter month of February. Now, keep in mind that the winter month of February is arguably the coldest month in Mcleodganj, so you can expect the daytime temperature to be anywhere between 2 degrees to 10 degrees, while the temperature after sunset will range from anywhere between 0 to even -4. You can expect it to snow in places like Dharamkot and Triund. So, the Triund hike in the month of February is a bit dicey because of snowfall. Even if you might be able to hike up to Triund, camping at Triund for the night will be pretty tricky, because if it starts snowing, it's going to be a very grim and a painful experience to be camping out in the snow. So keep that in mind. Check the weather before you end up staying the night in Triund. Now, when it comes to snowfall, it is possible in the first half of February that you will expect snowfall, but in the town of Mcleodganj, it is very unlikely that you will find a lot of snow. It is 3 kilometers ahead of Mcleodganj, that is the uphill road to Dharamkot, is where you will find snow, since that's at a higher altitude. Keep in mind that when you're packing for the month of February, pack warm clothing, pack your thermals, pack your woolen wear, pack your jackets, pack your gloves, pack your sun glares, and pack an umbrella, because if it is not snowing, it's definitely going to be raining because of the bad weather, and you do not want to get wet in this kind of a cold rain. So carrying an umbrella, a good sturdy umbrella, is very important when you're traveling to Mcleodganj in the month of February. Now, if you are short on woolen wear and you're planning on buying woolen wear, you can also buy it in Mcleodganj, because Mcleodganj has a very good flea market where you'll find all kinds of woolen wear. Just keep in mind that bargaining is a skill set that will come very handy when you're shopping in the market over here. Now, what are the places that you can visit around Mcleodganj in the month of February? The Dalai Lama temple is definitely a must visit. Baksunag waterfall, St. John's Church in the wilderness. These are three places that you should be visiting when you're in Mcleodganj. Along with this, if you're brave enough, you can do the trek to Triund. If you're planning on doing the trek to Triund, make sure that you leave in the morning early, and by early I mean as early as 5:30 from Mcleodganj. So you take at least, I would say, 1 hour to reach Dharamkot village. That's the start point of the trek. And if you're walking up, it'll take you 1 hour. If you're taking a rickshaw from Mcleodganj or a taxi, it will take you around 10 minutes to reach, not even 10 minutes, say 5 to 10 minutes to reach Dharamkot village. And from there, the trek is around 10 kilometers. It's a very easy trek because the pathway is completely paved up. So you do not need to be really, you just need to follow the trail. You do not need to be any brave. You do not need to be over ambitious. You just need to keep to the trail. If you can find a hiking pole, or you can buy a hiking pole from Mcleodganj to carry one from home, that would be wonderful, because when you encounter snow, the hiking pole will come really handy to avoid you from skidding and slipping. Make sure that you have a very good pair of shoes. Hiking shoes are recommended for this trek. You need shoes with a good grip, and you definitely need a pair of shoes that will be able to withstand the kind of weather that you will encounter if it starts snowing, because waterproof shoes are mandatory. Now, when you're in Mcleodganj, make sure that you go cafe hopping, because there are plenty of cafes in and around the by lanes of Mcleodganj, which will serve very good pizza, pasta, coffee, and a lot of Tibetan dishes, that is tupwa, momo, along with lafing, which is a very good soya bean tofu kind of a thing made along the streets. It's easily available. Just ask around and they'll be guided to one. Now, when it comes to the road condition, you'll find plenty of options. You can drive down from Chandigarh or Delhi. It's very close by. It takes around 5 to 6 hours from Chandigarh, because the new highways will just zip you through. Just make sure that the hotel that you're booking, or the homestay that you're booking in Mcleodganj or in Nadi or Dharamkot, wherever you're planning on staying, has parking, because Mcleodganj is a very congested and tiny place. If it doesn't have parking, you're in for trouble, because you cannot just leave your car out in the open. It's going to be hazardous for your vehicle. So just make sure that you confirm with them 10 times that they have parking, because not all hotels have parking in Mcleodganj. Now, when it comes to the bus, only the HRTC Volvo buses make it all the way up to Mcleodganj. All other private buses will drop you at Dharamshala. Even though they say that the bus will go up to Mcleodganj, it will not go. The bus will drop you at Lower Dharamshala. From there, you will have to take either a bus or a taxi to Mcleodganj, which is around, I would say, a 5 kilometer journey from where they will drop you off. Just book HRTC, because if you want a comfortable and a stress-free ride in the morning, HRTC will just drop you straight to the Mcleodganj bus stop. From there, you can just walk around or take a rickshaw to your hotel. Now, when it comes to what are the food options, all the cafes and restaurants are going to be open. The Tibetan cuisine, the Indian cuisine, Chinese, continental, you name it, Mcleodganj has it all. Internet is very good. You'll find network for all providers: BSNL, Airtel, Jio, Vodafone, you name it, everybody has network. 5G is also available. Jio and Airtel are the two best network providers when you're traveling to Mcleodganj. Just carry a power bank, because in case there's a power cut, your power bank will come very handy to charge your gadgets, so that everyone at home and you will be stress free from worrying about when the electricity will be back. It's very unlikely that there'll be power cuts for long, but if there is a power cut, your power bank will be very handy. Now, when it comes to recommendations, pro recommendations for the month of February, keep in mind that altitude sickness is really possible. Just make sure that you avoid having a bath after sunset. Your bath time is in the morning, I would say between 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., because that's the time when the sun is out and it is the best time to have a shower. Make sure that you have a warm, hot shower with the geyser on. Do not go for a bath with cold water, because you will end up falling sick. Now, Mcleodganj, like most of the places in Himachal, which are like we consider weekend getaways from North India, the weekend costing is different from the weekday. So if you're going on the weekday, you'll find it extremely affordable. You'll get a room for anywhere between 600 rupees to 1500 rupees, depending on the category of room you're looking for in the budget section. While on the weekends, the same room which is for 600 would become around 1500, 2000, and the 1500 room will become 3000. So plan accordingly and plan well, so that you're not stuck up paying unwanted extra amount for a room which will cost you cheaper on the weekdays. Keep in mind that Mcleodganj is a place that you can explore on foot, so you do not really need to hire a vehicle. Once you get there, you can explore everything on foot. Everything is within walking distance from each other. You need a couple, I would say at least 3 to 4 days in Mcleodganj by itself, because it's the kind of place that will grow onto you the longer you stay. And the month of February is one of the ideal months to be going there, because the tourist crowd will be very limited. So what you'll get to experience is the real spiritual side of Mcleodganj, which kind of gets hidden away during the peak season of December and in the summer months of April and May, because of the tourist crowd that there's always an influx of tourist crowd in Mcleodganj. Keep in mind that stay at least for a week or so. The longer you stay, the more you'll start to love the place. Visit the Dalai Lama temple. You can hike up. You can spend a couple of hours every day just going to to Baksunag, spending time over there, just chilling by the banks of the waterfall. Mcleodganj overall is a place that will give you the vibes which will keep you happy for maybe a year or so, because that's the kind of a place you'll find. Overall, the budget that you should need to keep for a solo trip to Mcleodganj for, say, I would say 4 nights, 5 days, 10 to 12,000 is enough, provided you're ready to really rough it out without breaking the bank and without expecting too much of luxuries in the form of accommodation, transport, and you're going to stick to very basic food. If you have any queries related to Mcleodganj, you can click on the link in the description. We have a trip happening to Mcleodganj. You can click on the link if you're interested. You can WhatsApp us and we'll be happy to help you enroll for the trip. If you have any queries related to Mcleodganj in the month of February, leave a comment in the comment section and we'd be more than happy to help you by getting back to you in the comment section. Till our next video about Mcleodganj, stay safe, stay happy and stay blessed.